everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. We're watching the last episode of The Last of Us. This one is called Convergence.
God! Can't let me die.
Yeah, I know.
No, you don't.
Hurry, I need to push it through.
How do you know that? What if it's the wrong way?
I know where the arteries are.
No, you don't. You're not a doctor.
Dina, shut up! I got you. All right? I got you.
I mean, he's the only one that has you right now. So whether he gets an artery or not, something's got to give right now.
Have some, okay?
No.
It's gonna help. Have some.
I said no.
I know they're trying to make a point, but in this moment, just a little bit, it's gonna be okay. I didn't drink during my pregnancies, but like if you're in this situation, you know, I don't know. All right, I'm sorry. I'm nitpicking. God. FBI open up.
Horse?
I mean, thank God that Jesse showed up. Because I mean, they were going to be screwed.
I found more.
Oh, okay, she is going to say.
Good. Does she know where Abby is?
Yes, but she only said 2 words. Whale and then wheel. I made her talk.
Okay, she is going to talk about it.
I thought it would be harder to do. But it wasn't easy. I just kept hurting her.
Did you kill her?
No. I left her.
Yeah, well, maybe she got what she deserved.
Maybe she did. There was a Firefly base in Salt Lake City. They had a hospital there. They were gonna use me to make a cure. But it meant that I would have died. And Joel found out. And he killed everyone in the hospital. Everyone.
Yeah, the 30 gunmen. He has to
Killed
talk to
Abby's
her.
father.
Well, that's the sad part. That part's not cool at all, but
And Joel shot him in the head. To save me.
So that's why they came. We need to go home.
I mean, yeah, that is kind of good point. It's like, well, Abby's just doing what happened to her.
Give me your wrist. It's for good luck. I'm not sure it's been working for you.
I'm alive.
I can do this alone if you want Ellie to stay.
We'll be safer together.
You okay to barricade?
Yeah. Go.
Took 2 days. And a lot of close calls.
Thank you. I mean it, honestly. Look, I know you're angry.
Last night, Dina said, I can't die. Not, I don't want to die. I can't. And then I offered her whiskey and she refused. Dina, the girl who's never turned down a free drink in her life.
That's weird. I don't know why.
Yes, you do. I'm not stupid and I'm not blind. Ellie, I see the way you two look at each other. It's different. She even tells you things she wouldn't tell me. Like how she's pregnant.
With your baby. This is sad, actually.
Oh shit, you were guessing?
Oh. Well, what else would it be?
I'm gonna be a father, which means I can't die. But because of you, we're stuck in a war zone. Jeez, and just go find Tommy so I can get us and my kid the fuck out of Seattle.
I'm so afraid, okay. She's like, it's my kid. So that means he's gonna die. Like, there's no way, you know? Like, where does this story go? So that's the
There's more than one of her?
prophet. Oh, yeah.
I guess so. I don't know.
Interesting.
Just give it a minute, see if it dies down, and then we'll...
Oh.
The world is not in balance, but I have done my part to right it. She has let me through this farm. Now I'm... Get his clothes off.
What the hell are they gonna do? I mean, Ellie, you were just talking about how you're gonna be a dad and like have a kid, and Jesse, and he's gonna be a dad, and
Kid!
Ellie, these people are shooting each other, lynching each other, ripping each other's gut, even the kids.
yes,
I am not dying out here.
yeah.
This is not our war.
I mean, I know this is like we're supposed to be all of our war because we're humans and it's The Last of Us and we should work together. But in this situation, what the hell are they gonna do? Costco? they don't have soup anymore. I guess it's still busy though. Good to see that. It's always hard to find parking there.
Any word on Abby?
So she's just been missing.
Still have Manny.
Well, we have a lot of Mannies, don't we?
Manny was the one I wanted to
Owens
die.
and Mel,
though.
we want Abby.
Oh god.
Okay, what the fuck even? But we have an entire fucking army out there and you're acting like she's the most important.
Right.
You in love with her or
Like,
something?
explain this.
Wouldn't it be the first old man's or
Okay.
He's like, enough. Shut up before you go too far. Did you know her father?
What if he's in trouble?
What if he is in trouble? We're all in trouble. Here we are again.
Oh,
You and me in bad fucking
yeah,
weather.
that's true.
You picked a good one. Should have thought of that.
I feel for Jesse. This is.
Right now we got a lot of problems. Like a wounded pregnant girl. Maybe Tommy's dead. Maybe we'll be dead. Let me at least just get this one off the table. Yes, I love her. But not the way you do. Remember that group that stopped by Jackson for a few weeks on their way south to Mexico? There was this girl with them. She was a couple of years older than them. She was selling paintings, like landscapes and shit.
Are they good?
No,
They're not good.
I bought 4 of them.
Because she was cute.
That fucking feeling. When you're falling for someone but she couldn't stay. Didn't want to abandon her family like that. So she asked me to go with them instead. And I wanted to. Because the people of Jackson took me in, raised me, cared for me. Everyone there is counting on me to be the next Maria. Because I was taught to put other people first.
So, you're Saint Jesse of Wyoming, and everyone else is a fucking asshole.
What?
I go with that girl to Mexico. Who saves your ass in Seattle?
Yeah. Is that Tommy? Oh, that's Tommy because he's like the sniper.
Sniper. It's gotta be Tommy.
This reminds me of Maze Runner. That movie was actually better than I thought. I enjoyed the
Hear
movies.
that? I don't see an easy way north, but
Okay, it was like that's
heat
the
out there.
boardwalk.
Means we can
That's
too.
crazy. The wheel.
The whale. In the fucking aquarium.
who?
Abby, the one who killed Joe, she's in the aquarium. It's too far to swim. We need a
But I
boat.
thought
you
you were
talking
gonna
about?
like
What?
drop this whole thing.
Oh, Tommy's over there. That's where we're.
You don't know that's him.
What? Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do.
Call them pinned down.
For now, they called for backup.
Then he'll pin more of them down. I know him. He would want me
No,
to
he
do
wouldn't.
this. If 3 more people have voted with you, you'd be coming with me.
I voted no. Because everything you do for you. It wasn't in the best interest of the community.
Fuck the community! All you do is talk about the fucking community, you hypocrite! You're good and I'm bad?
I don't.
You let a kid die today, Jesse. Which is why.
How could you guys save him?
Let me tell you about my community. My community was beaten to death in front of me while I was forced to fucking watch. So don't look at me like you're better than...
Ellie.
I really hope you make it.
Wow. Yeah, what are you guys doing? What was the plan? And they're supposed to see Dina is alone and she's injured and pregnant. Like, where are we? That just doesn't seem smart. You're just gonna randomly shoot people now? Whoa. Okay, that's pretty cool. Wow, they've just got so many men. It's just crazy. Like, Ellie is doing everything wrong. She was gonna shoot those 2. Then they would be like, oh, there's someone shooting. Let's go find them. And like, all the decisions she's making don't make a lot of sense right now. And I thought she was going to spare Abby. Because she's like realizing like, yeah, her dad was killed, so she took out the guy who killed her dad, and they didn't kill Ellie, and she felt bad for killing Nora. She's taking a boat in this crazy, crazy weather. The boat can capsize. She's in the water. Dina's alone. I don't know. She's still young, so I think that's a big part of it. What are you doing? Oh my god. No way. Is she in the boat still? What are we doing? Okay, well, she's got the lucky bracelet, so she's lucky. Oh my god. Oh, that's the scariest kid I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Well, now she's gonna get taken in by these guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna guess this is what's gonna happen. Abby and her crew are gonna save her just the same way Joel saved Abby, but then now she's gonna make a choice to say, am I gonna go ahead and kill the person who saved me? But I don't know. That's my theory.
No! I'm not from here! I'm not a wolf! Tell them.
Wow.
The village.
Okay.
Leave her!
My theory was wrong. But I was like, how is she gonna get out of this? I feel like this is like all bad signs telling you to turn back. So they just bombed that area. I've been here, so it's pretty cool to see this.
Of course you have a choice, and so do I. And I'm choosing no also because it's Abby.
Hands
Oh
up.
my god.
Where's Abby?
You gotta be kidding me. Well, okay.
Oh,
easy.
sheesh.
I'm the one who kept you alive, right? We don't know where she is.
These are the two people I don't want to die.
Bring me that map. You're gonna point to where Abby is, and then you're gonna do it.
Oh, this is
You better fucking match.
Joel.
You have 5 seconds. 4.
She's gonna kill us either way.
No. Because I'm not like you.
I'll show you.
Ugh. He's gonna charge her. He's gonna die. Oh, he's like blocking her. Well. Oh. Wow. Oh. Oh my god, it got her too.
Knife? Do you have a knife? You have 30 seconds. Get the fuck over here, please, please,
Oh
please.
my god.
You're gonna take it out. You're gonna get it out.
Wait,
I don't know how to do that. I do.
I was like, the bullet's back there. What?
Work fast. Work fast.
What?
How deep? Deeper than you think. Which way?
Oh my god.
Which way?
What?
Transfers.
What? I don't know what that means. Tell me what that means.
You're doing good.
Oh my god. She was a good person. It's just so frustrating. Oh, you just have to lie to her. Oh, what a. She's willing to die. I mean, she was already dying, but willing to just like save her baby like that is pretty amazing. Ellie. Well, I thought you didn't want to do this anymore. I thought they were done with this revenge plot. So the two people that should be dead are not dead.
Ellie.
Abby and Manny. But with all the good people died on their crew.
Not a good idea to move her in this weather, so pray for sunshine.
Well, you're gonna pray for a long time because you're in Washington.
They were part of it too. They made their choices. That's all there is to it.
But Abby gets to live.
Are you able to make your peace with that?
Guess I'll have to. Because you're a good person.
Yep.
Yeah. But also, the thought did occur, if I were out there somewhere, lost and in trouble, you would set the world on fire to save me.
I would.
I don't know about that. Maybe. What? The hell? Wow.
Just run.
Shut the fuck up! Stop! Stop!
Dude, Jesse.
Just let him go.
He killed my friend.
No, I did. I was looking for you. I didn't mean to hurt them. I know why you killed Joel. He did what he did to save me. I'm the one that you want.
I let you live. I let you live. And you wasted it.
Oh, no, no!
What?
Hey.
Wow, that's cool. Oh, wait a minute. Is this really the last episode? We're gonna come back for the third season or something? I feel like, so when I first watched the first season of The Last of Us, I really, really enjoyed it. It's just some of the most beautiful writing I'd ever seen, acting. The chemistry and relationship between Ellie and Joel, Pedro and Bella, the first season was absolutely incredible, and I think that's really what sold this series. And it was just from the first episode until the 9th episode, I was like completely sold. Completely. We meet Bill and Frank. I mean, that's probably everyone's favorite episode. That was my favorite episode. That moment is like going to be stuck in my mind forever, where Bill is trying the strawberries that they'd grown, and he just starts weeping. It's just that still hits me so hard. That episode was amazing. And then when we meet Henry and Sam, we're automatically on their side, and we find out that the reason they're being hunted down is because they were trying to, it's like everyone's trying to do the right thing in this really impossible situation, and they ended up taking out, I'm forgetting the leader, her name, but her brother, and this whole, and then they become like the most wanted of that town. And we learn about that, like where Henry's like, I'm not a good guy, I've done bad things, and then we find out what it is that he did, but we don't really care because we're like, well, we're on their side because we're meeting. So I really liked how they played with that in the first season, where you really can go back and forth, and you're like, I get where Henry's coming from, but I get where the other person is coming from, and I get where, and so I think that's been really important to this series, where everyone has a point until we get to the cannibals, and they're like, okay, these guys are horrible, and that one dude needs to die, and he needs to go down. And it was so satisfying when Ellie kills him, and it was so satisfying when Joel grabs her and says, I got you, baby girl, you're okay, and just like that release that we all have of like, oh, great season. What I'm experiencing for this season, I'm not feeling the same way I did when I watched the first season. I don't find Abby and her friends sympathetic. I even though I know what they went through and what having Abby's father die in that way, and normally I'd feel for them. And maybe if I was playing the video game, I would. But for some reason, the way that it's been written or whatever it is, I mean, everyone's doing a great job of acting. I don't know why I'm not, and maybe the next season is, we're just going to see it from Abby's perspective, and we're going to, maybe be like, okay, I can see what happened, and see why she did what she did. I just don't find her sympathetic in the way that I found characters in the first season sympathetic, and even though they had done wrong, like bad things, but we're able to see both sides. This time, I don't feel that way. The only sad death was Owen and the pregnant girl. They were good people. Like, well, now Jesse's dead. Like, I knew that was gonna happen because he's like, well, I have a kid and I'm gonna be there. But it's like, obviously, you're not the main character. Ellie is. You're gonna die. So that was like, the writing was on the wall. I didn't see it coming in that way, that he just gets shot like that. That's so freaking crazy, but that is life, I guess. But I was taken out of this this like the reality of like, you know, when you get sucked into a show or a movie, you're like there and you're just like, everything makes sense. It didn't make sense when Ellie was on that boat and it capsized and she survived, and then the scars took her. They couldn't lift her up. Like, they lifted up that one grown man, and Ellie is really small. So it was just like this thing of like, they couldn't, I know it was raining, but still, it's just, I don't know. That just took me out. And then she got back on, like, we're watching, it's like she's Rambo or something. Like, she gets back on the boat, goes back to the aquarium. It just took me out of the moment, I guess. Then Ellie trying to, you know, just being really immature and how she's saying we need to save that one kid, but there's like 10 people with guns. How are they going to do that? I thought they just had a conversation with Dina. So I'm not feeling it. I don't feel satisfied with this ending. I don't feel this season. There was great moments this season. I guess episode 3, which I think it was either episode 2 or 3, I can't even remember, where Joel died and that, you know, Jackson is being attacked by that horde. Like, that was amazing. It was amazing. The last episode was great. Fantastic. Tony Dalton was great. He was in there for like 2 minutes. Joel was in the episode. Pedro was in the episode. It was great. We find out what happened to Eugene. All great. Wonderful. Ellie had a great time at the museum. That was beautiful. Wonderful. But there's some stuff in this that it's like it changed to some sort of like teenage, like, I don't know. I'm just not buying it. I'm not buying what they're selling. That's all. For so long, and I've watched, in the 9 years, I don't know how many shows I've watched in anime. And I've had discussions when there's been a show I just didn't like. We've talked about it. But it's hard when you have like these really amazing shows like Breaking Bad or The Expanse, Outlander. You have these... And like I said, the first season was so good, so I don't really know what happened, but I think that it just took me so far out that I just wasn't sucked in. I just haven't been sucked into this. Maybe if it was dropped all at once and we watched this all at once, it could be a little bit better. I don't know, but maybe it's because it's this weekly thing. This is where I stand, and I feel a bit disappointed, or it was lackluster, and the ending is just not hitting the spot for me. I don't know if I will watch the 3rd season, maybe, but I'm just wondering like what happened with the first season was so good. What happened to this 2nd season? But that's kind of like my honest thoughts on this. I really tried to like get into it and really like this, but there's just these moments that were just like, this is so unrealistic to me that I just cannot believe it. And I watch anime where people are like, kids are flying in the sky with superpowers, like, but for some reason this is just like, I don't know. The 3rd season might be amazing. It might, but I think again, Pedro leaving the show is a big deal. I think Pedro and Bella together are wonderful, and they both bring out the best in each other. And obviously Bella Ramsey is a great actress. She was amazing on Game of Thrones. She was amazing in this series. So it's not that, I'm wondering if it is just that dynamic was so good. In the video game, I feel like it's still, I don't know, because I haven't played it. Maybe I need to play the game and see how I feel about it, like how it's done in the game versus the show. Maybe that's what I'm going to try to accomplish until the next season comes out. We'll see, because I've never done like a gameplay on this channel, but I would try and see. But that's kind of where I'm left. I wish it was ended a little bit better. I wish there was a few other pieces that maybe were not in the, like cut out or something. I know a lot of people have been enjoying the series. I know a lot of my fellow reactors have been really feeling it, and I feel like that's great. I wanted to feel it too, but for some reason I just couldn't this time around, which sucks because it's like, you know, it's just that sometimes just happens. Like, I love The Expanse. There's gonna be people who don't, and there's like so many, like when I'm looking at TV shows and views and who's reacting to what, The Expanse is not like that high in views, but that's like a top show for me. I think it's like just one of the best shows I've seen, and not everyone's gonna watch that show or know about it or even like it. Maybe, you know, so or like Andor. There's people who didn't like Andor, and I was like, this is so good. This is amazing. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just the vibes are just different. But that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.